A lot of times we want to blame other people for our mix-ups, for us not being successful, not succeeding in life. But we have to take the blame for ourselves. And a perfect example, when Moses, he told Israel, he said, y'all won't be able to go into the promised land because I sent y'all out there to spy out the land, and y'all spied out the land, but y'all came back with a bad report. And from that, y'all refused to go into the land that God had already given us. If God has given us that land, we already got the victory. You already got the victory. But because you rebelled and refused to go into the land because he's seen some distraction, he's seen the giants that you said make us look like grasshoppers. You rebel. And when you rebel, that's telling God that you don't trust God. And because of that, you won't be able to go into the promised land. But then also, what Moses did, if you go all the way down to Deuteronomy, the first chapter, verse 37, Moses also blamed Israel for him not going to the promised land. And when I read that, I had to think about it. I had to go back because something hit me. I said, well, wait a minute. Didn't you strike that rock? God told you to speak to the rock, and you struck the rock out of anger. That was your mishap. That was your mess up for not being able to go into the promised land. But I guess you forgot all about that because now you want to blame Israel for you not going to the promised land. It was your actions that prevented you from going to the promised land. So the thing is, you can't blame nobody else, but you gotta blame yourself. Stop pointing the finger at everybody, and start pointing the finger at yourself. Because you're held accountable of your actions. Everything you do, everything you say, you're held accountable for. So outside the church, stop blaming folks for you not succeeding. Stop blaming the man for holding you down from succeeding. Get yourself out of the house and go look for a job. Go get yourself a college degree. In the church, stop blaming the pastor. Stop blaming the leaders. Stop blaming your brother, your sister, your mother, your father. Stop blaming all of them for you not succeeding, for you not being elevated, promoted, for you not being able to do what God had called you to do. It's your own actions. Start pointing the finger at yourself and take responsibility for your actions. Each one teach one. So if I teach you, it's your responsibility to take action and take heed to those actions. If someone get in your way, it's your responsibility to figure out some way to get around the obstacle. And you can't blame the person and say, well, the reason why I didn't get this far is because he held me back. It's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Take responsibility for your actions. Stop blaming everybody.